thank you for coming along to watch my video today for July's Global Creative Tutorial. This month we are featuring two bundles. We're doing cards for men, and if you're a bit like me, I always find them a struggle. So one of the suites we're using is the He's a Man suite, which is this one, which you'll find both of them in the annual catalogue. This one's 78 to 79, which has got papers, the stamp set and the dies. And this, one of the papers there is all pre-cut, like embellishments, sentiments and things like that. So they're ready to go, which is lovely. And then the other one bundle we're using is this bundle, which is the Brewed for You, which you can find on page 83 of the catalogue. And this is the one that I've chosen to use for my tutorial, basically because I haven't got the He's a Man one. However, I've seen some really lovely cards that the rest of the team have done, and it is definitely on my wish list because it looks like it's going to make men's cards a lot less stressful, which we all love. Now, my partner, he likes a beer, his dad likes a beer, my stepdad likes a beer. So this card for me, this stamp set for me was high up there. It was on my pre-order actually, because I just loved something for men's cards. So yeah, so let me grab my card. I was inspired totally by this one here, and I loved the feature of the starry sky DSP there. So that's the colors I went for. So I've used crushed curry to stamp the beer in the glasses, and then teamed up with the starry sky. Oh, take that out. So yeah, this is my card. So let me show you how I created my card. Just gonna pull my chair in a little bit. So I think I've got everything ready, but now in my head at the minute, I probably haven't. I'll pop my card there. It's what I liked, it's called, well, it's quite fun, is that it had the little peek of the paper there, and it's sort of, I quite liked it. And hope you, well, if you're watching it, it means that you possibly do like it and you want to create it. So I've got all my layers cut. So I've got my card base. All my trolleys a mile away. Bear with me, hold on. Not quite a mile, but I definitely need my trolley. So this is my card base. And then we have, that is going to be the front layer for my card, and then this is going to be the inner for, oh no, it's not, it needs trimming down. Let me trim that down. Oh dear, there we go. So it's 10 centimeters wide. If you are not in centimeters, you could possibly be in America. I'm not sure if Australia use centimeters or America, or centimeters or inches. But is what I would suggest is make your normal card base and then trim off an inch. So it'll then give you that little free edge there. That is going to stick in there, and then this DSP is going to go in there. So I'm using the plaid paper this time, and then the beers will sit down here. So that's how our card base is going to assemble up. I've got a piece of basic white, which I'm going to stamp. I've got all the stamps here mounted up, ready to go. So let's grab the... I've got Memento, crushed curry and starry sky. So let's stamp. We need to stamp some beer and some froth. So let's have a little ink up. I haven't pre-cut any of these, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do a neat little edit, and so you don't have to watch me die cut all these. So you need 3 of that one, and then you need 3 of, I guess this one would be called like a tang card, wouldn't it? So 1, and I'm going to be really cheeky. I'm actually recording this back in June, and it's our Father's Day Sunday, so I'm actually going to stamp mine as a Father's Day card rather than a birthday. So I've got one Father's Day card ready because today's Friday and Sunday is Father's Day, so I've left it completely to the last minute. All right, let's stamp some froth. So 1, 2, 3. That one's quite close there. I might stamp that one again just in case. It might be a little bit on the close side there. There. And let's stamp some the other froth for the tankard. 1, 2, 3. Put my lid on that for a moment. I'm going to grab, I've just knocked on the floor my card layer. It's a bit silly. I'm going to stamp the inside of my beers now, or the actual beer. So I'm using the crushed curry ink. What's nice with this is that you can really easily stamp the images, or you could colour it in with Stampin' Blends, which is lovely. I'm just going to clean this stamp because there's a funny line across there, whatever that was, I don't know. I must say I had left the stamps laying out for over a week because I've been meaning to do this video for quite a while, and it could be that it got a piece of dust, a little bit of dust. So to line up, I found the easiest way to line up was line up to the base and stamp. I'm going to stamp all 4. I don't know if that one will cut out or not. There we go. So that's those. And then we need the other, this one. And I'm going to again stamp in, lining up to the base there. There. 2. 3. I'm going to also just stamp my greeting. I've got here mounted up was the birthday one, but like I say, I'm going to stamp it. I've got Happy Father's Day or Happy Dad Day. I think both of those will fit. Oh, I don't know if that one will actually. Possibly not. So I'm going to go with the Happy Father's Day. Where is that? Hopefully that will then just about fit, I hope. I'm going to stamp them both actually. I'm going to stamp that one there. So like I say, I'm doing Father's Day because it is nearly Father's Day here. Well, it's actually Father's Day for all of us, isn't it, actually? Well, it would have been Father's Day for all of us. Our Mother's Day don't fall together, but for some reason the Father's Day do. For here, and definitely in America anyway. So strange. Like, our Christmases are the same. Father's Day are the same. Easter is the same, isn't it? But Mother's Day is different. Who knows? Obviously a man decided that, I guess, because it's a bit back to front. Right. Also that come with, I've just stamped everything, put everything on my stamp set. So also that comes with the Brewed For You stamps is the dies, the coordinating dies, which is, we all love a coordinating dies. There's also some nice ones here that do die cut, and then they put a little embossing onto, so some bubbles onto the inside of the glasses. There is for ale, there is a bottle there. There's some leaves. Is that an artichoke? I don't know why there would be an artichoke in here. Again, more for the beers, and then the froths as well. So is what I'm going to do is, and what is nice about this one, it could also be a wine, couldn't it? It doesn't necessarily need to be an ale, that one. So what I'm going to do is this one is going to die cut that. I think it's lined up nicely. That is going to die cut that, and I'm going to get a little bit of washi tape and just anchor that in place. But these ones I'm actually going to hand cut because they don't cut the froth and the beer together. So I'm going to cut those by hand, a little bit of fussy cutting, which in fact I'm going to cut those sneakily off now. And then I'm going to do a little bit of Blue Peter style and have them cut ahead of time. So they are for the die cut. I need to just check that doesn't look like it's lined up. I'm actually going to lose that bit of washi tape and grab a new piece because that piece wasn't the best sticky. So that'll go on there. And then I'm also going to just grab I don't know if everyone like me completely missed these in the new catalogue, the stylish shapes. I kept seeing people using stitch circles again and stitch squares, and I was like, we definitely don't have those anymore. But yeah, we do. I completely missed these. Oh my word, they die cut so much easier than the old ones. My old ones used to get stuck in the dies, and then you'd try and get it out and it could rip, and it was a bit of a nightmare. But these ones are lovely. They give a little bit of a little dot rather than a stitch, I suppose, but they also do the inside of the die cut and the outside. So you could use the actual die cut or you could use the negative piece. I don't think it's that one that I use, so I'm going to use this banner. That would cut that out actually. I'm going to try that. I'm going to die cut both and see which one I fancy. So yeah, these are the stylish shapes. Really loving those. I'm going to line that up nicely and just anchor that in place because unfortunately we still haven't got a magnetic plate for our die cutting machines, and it does look like it's on hold. Stampin' Up weren't happy with the quality, so it is to follow. So until then, washi tape is your best friend. Right, so I have die cut the die cut elements. I've cut out 2 of the beers in the beer glass. I've got 1 more just to cut out. So yeah, like I said, this is fussy cut just because the die doesn't allow you to cut the froth and the beer, and I wanted it to be just simple and not have to attach the little froths to the glasses. So I've got 1 spare, so we've got 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. So let's attach the froths to the beers glasses. Grab my adhesive. Now they literally, I don't actually know which adhesive. Last time I used liquid glue, but there isn't a lot to attach it to. It's a real thin. I'm actually going to use a little bit of tear and tape. I wonder if that would actually be the easiest. Just a little tiny bit. Let's just line it up there. A little tiny bit of tear and tape. Yeah, that is actually works quite well. A little tiny bit of tear and tape rather than the liquid. Just give myself another couple of bits. So line it up. Oop. There. And then 1 more. Oh, stuck to my finger. There. Cool. So that is that attached. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So let's just put the lid back on the glue. Move the dies out of the way. Just show you what I meant by the stitched. So the stitched, you can see on here, show you this one, you can see that there's the stitching nicely on the edge there, but it then also leaves on here as well. So is what you can do, if you were die cutting it, you could actually use this negative part as well. So it's really, they do the both. So that's something that the old dies didn't do. Right, I'm gonna firstly just stamp another, I forgot I'd got a stamp. That's annoying when we've put all our stamps away. And we need to stamp one more beard just on the inside of our card. So I'm just going to stamp it down the bottom there. 1 froth, 2 lid on, and then I just need the crushed curry. If I can find my, oh no, here it is. I didn't think I could see for a minute my where I'd sat my crushed curry ink. Ooh, there we go. So that is that. Right, let's attach our DSP down the edge there. I think I might have left this just a fraction longer than I need. Yeah, I have. So let's just check that's all nicely lined up. So right to the edge. And then snip off. I think the measurements I actually gave on the instructions were the right size. I was just being lazy and not cutting it off. So then we're going to pop this on the inside there. There we go. So then now we need to do this piece, and is what I used. If you can see on here, there are some little specks on there, and I just used my dark basic black blend and just added a few flicks. The closer you are, the darker the flicks come out. So if you're further away, they come out slightly lighter. Hopefully you can see those. Yes, you can. This is going to attach on here. So let's give that a bit of adhesive. So this goes to edge of the there. Okay. So there we go with that. And then I'm going to add the beers down the edge of the card. And the way I did this, I actually used, this is Seal Plus. Just need to, it's a little bit from the end. And I added a piece all the way down the edge there. It made it easier then to, you knew I wasn't going to add adhesive onto the, too far along, and it wasn't going to spludge and then stick the cards together. And again, I'm going to use a little bit of seal. That's 2. That one is going to come there. A little piece of tape again on the back. That one is going to go there. And then a bit of adhesive on there. That one is going to sit there. I'm going to do that slightly there. And lastly, this one is going to sit there. So that is the beers set in place. I then added I love a little bit of twine, and I'm always conscious not to do it so it looks too frilly and feminine. But I added a loop of bow in the Baker's Twine Essentials. There is normally white. I think there's normally black too. Veneri Vanilla, Grey Granite, and then this is the crumb cake. So I'm just gonna... I love this stuff, but you do have to manipulate it to how you want it. Right, so I'm just gonna mess it around a little bit. And I sort of laid it there. I'm just gonna grab a glue dot just to fix it in place. So glue dot, and then stick him down there. Just don't know if one of my loops is slightly bigger than the other, maybe. I left it quite long because I quite like how it curls, but it's just a bit annoying if it curls too much. And then that is going to sit over there. And then I added the greeting on, I'm going to add 3 dimensionals to the back of that to secure in position. So this is Father's Day. Father's Day, you all know, has gone. We are, what are we? We work sort of a month in advance kind of thing. Kind of. So yeah, this is I'm just trying to loop that behind that beer there. So yeah, there we go. That's better. And then I added just a few of the black. There's these, and there's actually, which could look quite nice, is these blue matte dots. Which they're the new in colour dots. Oh, decisions. I think I might go with the black one still though. So I've popped one way just under there, and then a couple of the smaller ones stuck to my finger. Oh, it is stuck to my finger. Oh, I don't want you there. No. Blimey. I usually use my take your pick tool. I'm being lazy and I'm not reaching for it. I'm just using my scissors. But there's a reason we have these tools, isn't there? For sure. Way. Oh, there we go. Should have probably not have put the dimensional in the middle there. My sentiment's not sitting quite great, so probably best just with two dimensionals either side there. Oh, I'm going to be crazy. Ooh. Remove that one out if I can. Oh, there we go. Oh, I've messed my bow up. Oh no. Right, let's put that there. I'm going to just loop that back around there. There we go. Oh, I've proper messed that up. Don't do a Laura. Don't do it. There we go. I might have to redo that. That might annoy me. It might really annoy me. It depends how much time I have, if I redo it or not. But yeah, definitely only do. What did I do on this one? Yeah, I need the 2. So there is my card. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. Till next month. Goodbye.